Coaching or therapy? Maybe you're just curious what the difference between the two is, or maybe you're in a spot in your journey where you've decided that having some form of support is the next best move for you. And it's a good question to ask because a lot of people don't actually have a real clear understanding of what coaching is. Now, the description I'm going to give you is generally. I was in therapy for about 2 years, and we definitely did some therapy-specific work, but quite honestly, my therapist was more often a coach for me, right? Now, what are some of the key distinctions between coaching and therapy? Generally speaking, therapy dives deep into the past, often to help someone understand why they are the way they are, why they think the way they think, why they are where they are right now in their life. And therapy will generally help someone come to terms with that and overcome it. Another great way to look at therapy is, again, generally, is it takes someone from dysfunctional to functional. So let's say you're really struggling to get out of bed, or you're going to work and you just can't get through the day. Your performance is struggling. You're going to bed late every night. You're just having a really tough time with the way that you view yourself or the world and or the people around you. It could be a combination of all of those things. And that's a great opportunity for seeking out some sort of therapy because you're struggling to get through your day-to-day. Coaching comes in from the angle of optimization. If you've ever read James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, he talks about standardizing your habits before you optimize it. So if you want to be the type of person where you want to work out 5 days a week heavily, then maybe you just show up to the gym 3 days a week and you don't even say what you're going to do. You just show up to the gym. You start by being the type of person that goes to the gym, because the type of person that works out 5 days at the gym hard is the type of person that shows up to the gym. So you standardize the base layer of the habit before you optimize the specifics of it. If you're not working out at all, the last thing you should be worrying about is figuring out the perfect angle for your bicep curl. If you're not eating good food at all, the last thing you should be worrying about is your exact macronutrient and calorie goals that you should have, right? You have to start somewhere. You have to standardize first. And therapy generally is a great way to get yourself to a baseline in life if you're just really struggling to get through each day. Now, coaching comes in, like I said, as that form of optimization. So while therapy generally takes someone from dysfunctional to functional, coaching takes them from functional to optimal. Coaching definitely dives into the past, but we don't do it to see what's going on in the past or work through it or come to terms with it. It's more of a superficial approach. So if I'm going to dive into the past with a client of mine who believes that they're not good enough, like for me, I believed for over 10 years that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't lovable, that I was broken, all because of my dad. So that's deep work, and that's work that I did with my therapist. However, if I'm working with a coach, that's not necessarily come up, but we're not gonna sit there in the past and work to understand it because I've already done the work to come to terms with it and apply my learnings to my life so that I can operate from a perspective of not believing that I'm broken. So coaching will understand that to get a better idea of where the client is now to help them get to where they want to go. But therapy generally really stays in the past to help you uncover what you might not be aware of or come to terms with it. So again, think of it from the lens of therapy takes you from dysfunctional to functional, and coaching takes you from functional to optimal. Both are great forms of support, and quite frankly, there's people that do both. There's absolutely people that do both that will have those deeper conversations with their therapist and then, bring up those conversations with their therapist and those learnings with their coach, and the coach will then work with them to apply it to achieving their goals. So it's really a form of how deep are we going? So coaching or therapy, which one sounds like it's a better fit for you? If you're thinking coaching and you're a husband that's working towards being the best man you can be for your family, then go ahead and check out the link in the description for my free online community, The Unsettled, where I help husbands just like yourself reframe the beliefs that are holding them back into beliefs that launch them forward. I'll see you in the next video.